Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vicky if you don't know me already, and if you do, thank you so much for coming back to another video. So before we dive in, obviously this video is makeup related, but I did just want to say, I have mentioned it on my Instagram as well, and I know that everybody's talking about it right now, but obviously people are speaking about Black Lives Matter at the moment and the horrific killings in America, like George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and everybody. I fully support that movement. I've signed the petitions and everything, so I just wanted you to know that even though I'm posting this kind of content, I'm still thinking about it. I have signed the petitions and everything, so I will leave some links down below to educational content and the petitions that I've signed in case anybody wants to also sign them. And yeah, we basically just need to be educating ourselves more about this topic because it's absolutely horrific what's happening over there at the minute. So I just wanted to say that first and foremost. I'm not acting like that's not happening in the world, because obviously it is, and it's really serious. This video is about the Me, Myself and MMMMitchell palette. So this is a palette of pressed pigments, and there's one side with like warm tone colours. There's also a mirror that you can detach in the middle, it's magnetic, and then there's cool tone colours on the other side as well. This was a birthday gift from my lovely friend Sadie because I was 21 last week. So I just thought I'd try this out and show you a look that I've created, which is this pink look. I really enjoyed it, and the palette is really easy to use. Like you'll see when I'm blending the shades, you literally just add them, do a little bit of zhuzhing with your brush, and it's done. So I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. My socials and all the products that I've used will be linked down below, along with those petitions that I mentioned. Please do give them a look because it takes like 5 seconds to do, but it does make such a difference. So yeah, thank you very much, and let's get into the video. Okay, so I've just gone and done my brows. I've done them the exact same way as I do in all my previous videos, to be honest. It's just the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow pomade in the shade dark brown. And then I go around it with the Makeup Revolution concealer. I've also just applied the P. Louise base, and I use the shade 0.5. I've just applied that all over the lid. So this is the exciting bit. So now we get to actually dig into the palette. So I may have mentioned in the intro, I'm not sure whether I did or I haven't because obviously I've not filmed the intro yet, but I was 21 last week, and one of my amazing friends, Sadie, she picked up for me the Me, Myself and MMMMitchell palette. So it looks like this. The packaging's absolutely gorgeous on this palette, and there's so many gorgeous shades as well. So there's also a mirror that comes with it, so basically I'll show you if anybody's like not seen it before, so I'll just zoom you out. So the palette comes like, yeah, so the palette comes like this. So there's like more warm colours on this side, and then there's a mirror in the middle, and then on the other side there's more like cool tone colours, and you can also pull the mirror out. It's magnetic. It's a gorgeous palette. So straight away my eyes were drawn to like these pinks here. So what I'm thinking of doing is like a burgundy colour, like more higher in the crease, blending that out and then doing a cut crease with some bright pinks and things like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna wing it, to be honest, and see where we end up going. So the first shade I'm gonna use is a shade called Mini, and it's down here. It's like a warm burgundy shade. It's gorgeous. So I'm just going to pick that up on a fluffy brush. This is the brush I'm using. It's just a little fluffy brush. I'm just tapping a bit into there. These are pressed pigments as well, it says on the front, so I'm hoping that the pigmentation is going to be pretty good. But I've just zoomed you in so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to take this on the brush, and I'm just going to place it about here in the crease. Oh wow, I've literally put the tiniest bit on that brush because I wasn't sure how much it'd pay off. That is such a gorgeous shade. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So far this is working so nicely on the P. Louise base. You're getting so much pigmentation. Like, look at the opacity as well there. It's really clung really well to the base, which is brilliant. So what I'm thinking is to fade that out so there's just like a bit of deep definition, and then do the cut crease and then do the pinks there. So I don't want to go too high with this either. So I'm going to do that for now. Okay, so I'm going to do that for now. That's all I'm going to do with actually applying the shade. Now I'm going to take another fluffy brush, and I'm just going to work that a little bit higher just so that it fades nicely and blends. So I might take another shade out of these pale pinks. I'm thinking this one here, this corally one, this is called Mr. H, just to help it blend a little bit more up towards the brow area. I've only taken a tiny bit of that shade. I just basically want it to blend, but we're pretty much nearly there now. These are so easy to work with so far. So I think I'm going to leave that there for now because I don't want to detract from the darker shade. In fact, I might go back in now and reapply that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is grab a flat packing brush. I'm going to grab some of the P. Louise base on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to go in with the flat brush that I used to carve my brows out, and I'm just going to start sketching out the cut crease shade. Okay, so that's the shape that I'm going to stick with for the cut crease. I'm just going to try and pat in some of the base so it doesn't stay so tacky. So I'm umming and ahhing between which pink shades to go for now. So I don't know whether to go all over the lid with this pale pink shade here called Milkshake, and then take in some of the really hot pink shade called Morning Glory. There's also the foiled shade which is called Michelle, and I kind of want to work that in somewhere. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is apply Milkshake in the inner corner so it starts off pale here, and then apply the shimmer in the centre, and then apply the hot pink there. I'm hoping that'll look alright. I want to try and use all the shades. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back to this brush I was using before. I'm just going to pick up the shade Milkshake, which is that pale pink, and I'm just going to pat that down. Right, I need a more precise brush for that. So I'm going to try these more precise brushes that I've picked up, and I'm going to pick that up again just so I can lay it properly. I'm loving this pink shade, it's so gorgeous. So what I'm going to do now is just take up some of that shade Michelle. I feel like when I swatched these earlier they were absolutely gorgeous, but I feel like they would look really nice just applied with the finger. I've also just thought then though, do I want to go in with... Oh my god, there's too many shades to choose from. So what I'm trying to decide between is, I've swatched it on my hand, going in with the hot pink shimmer or this iridescent one here that's on the other side. I'll try and focus it in so you can see. But it's like kind of iridescent. So that's kind of iridescent, so I'm wondering whether to lay that over instead. I think I will, you know. I'm going to go in with the darker pink, well, the hot pink Morning Glory. Apply that here. Oh my god, that stuck straight to the base. Do you see that pigmentation? Oh my gosh. I love that hot pink. That is by far my favourite shade I've used so far. I'm just trying to work out whether to go back in with a bit more dark, like that burgundy shade in the crease, because I feel like it's looking a bit like it's not packing a punch as much as I want it to. So I'm just going to take up one of these brushes and just grab it, and we'll try and just work it in a little bit more. Basically now I'm just going back and forth with all the shades I've used until I feel like it looks perfect. So I'm loving how this is looking. All that I think needs to happen now is for that shimmer to go on, because I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to apply that with my finger 100%. So basically I'll show you it in the pan. It has got a bit of pink in there now because I touched it with the same finger that I went in with the pink on, but it's called Marine. So this is the shade. Honestly, when I picked this up on my finger before, I was a bit like, oh, it just looks so gorgeous. So I'm just going to pick some of this up and just dap it on top in the middle. So that's basically what it's looking like now. I love that. I feel like that's added a really nice touch. Let me see if it applies well with a brush. I might need some setting spray or something on there, but let's just see. Okay, I'm really happy with how this is looking. I'm going to add some shimmer now in the inner corner. I'm wondering whether to add that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try the pink, the hot pink shimmer. If that doesn't look right, I'll just try and remove it. The one called Michelle. Just try and add a bit of that. So what I've done there is I've added the shimmery shade Michelle and then Marine, that pale shimmer, and also a shimmer shade called Muffin that's like a white crystally shade. I'm not sure whether that looks right or whether it should just be a white in a corner. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to come back to you in a second. I'll just go and repeat on the other eye, and then I'll do white in the inner corner on the other eye, and I'll try and weigh up which one I want to do. Okay, so I also just went in, I added some false lashes. These are from the brand Pinky Go. I've mentioned them in a previous video before. They're in the style Nora. Honestly, I'd really rate this brand. They're only like $9.99 for a pair of lashes, and honestly you can reuse that. This one says reusable 15 times, but I really love the style and everything. And then I've also gone underneath my lower lash line just with some of the shades I was using earlier, the like hot pink shade. And on my lips I am wearing the lipstick shade Snob from MAC, and obviously I've gone and completed the rest of my face. For all the products and everything that I've used on my face, it's just what I use usually anyway, so I'm just going to leave those in the description. So yeah, this is the look. So that concludes today's video, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. So I did a look from the Me, Myself and MMMMitchell palette. I absolutely love this. They are pressed pigments like it says on the front, so they're really pigmented, especially if you pair it with something like the P. Louise base. They're really, really high quality shadows. So thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye!